Awake. Darkness. Quiet window. Where is Jimmy? Wrong smell. Not the smell of home. Small, dark window. Quiet. Awake. Sitting up in bed. An itchy bed. Sheets too hot. Trucks screaming. Brakes on the mountain highway. Light under the door. Where is Jimmy? Looking around the room in the dark, quiet. No Jimmy. Are there spiders? The bed is too high and it is dark, and all I can see is a light under the door, and I'm sitting up in bed. Where is Jimmy? Where is he? It is the first night here, and we are trying to find the right doors to fall asleep through, trying to hear the right sounds that will lower us into it. A cough. From somewhere where the light is under the door, a man, that is Uncle. Where is Jimmy? The bottom bunk is below me, and I lean over to see. I am leaning over the bed in the blackness of the quiet room. The floor slips to the side, kicked up as if by a wind, leaning over the edge of the bunk bed, looking down, trying to see through the darkness, but it presses up against my eyes. The floor creaks, the fridge door too, out where the light is coming from under the door. Where is Jimmy? Is he out there with Uncle? Leaning over in the darkness, trying to find the edge of it, ride over it like swimming over pond water. The wooden frame of the bed against my belly. Leaning over the bed, the wooden bar of the bed frame against my belly, my one arm reaching and swiping at the black air for something to hold on to and get to the ground, for some hint of how to get through the thickness of the middle of the night. My belly, my hip bone up against the wooden edge of the bed, reaching, and now the coldness that was outside the covers. I feel how cold it is in the middle of the night. Leaning out, pushing farther, the bed, the sheets bow down, and I roll out of them. I scream, the floor. On the floor, the hot sheets still tangled around my legs. I see Jimmy sitting up now in bed, in the bottom bunk. He was there all along. Jimmy was always in the bed in the dark, quiet, black air bedroom. And the joy of finding him, of knowing he never left, and how easy it was to find him. My Jimmy, my brother. The joy, the relief, it is wet. And still the joy and the relief are quickly swallowed again. The question of, where is Jimmy, still rising and falling in my mind. I can't stop it from taking its steps. Are you all right? Jimmy asks, and the question, where is Jimmy, where is he, marches through my mind, and the joy and the relief are now the wet lights of a town off the highway thinning in the distance. I scream. The door opens and the light comes in from the kitchen, and Uncle sees me twisted on the floor, red-eyed and open-mouthed, cheeks shining. Uncle sees Jimmy sitting up in bed, pale and without an answer. What's she doing on the floor? Uncle asks Jimmy. Jimmy shakes his head. Come on, get up, he says to me. I close my mouth, I swallow, I shake my head. My mind keeps going, where is Jimmy, where is he? My face gets hot and my mouth opens to let it out, the sound of an animal. Uncle's form in the light coming through the door steps back, walks out. Jimmy lies back down, pulls the covers over his ears, and only his eyes poke out and they stare at me. And I look back at him, and I want him to hold me, and my face is wet, hair getting wet now too, eyes blurry, and my mind still going, where is Jimmy, where is he? Uncle's shadow again in the door. I feel his rough hands against my legs as he untangles me from the sheets that dropped with me. Uncle's rough hands cold against my back and under my bottom as he lifts me up and, move over, he says to Jimmy, and lays me down there in the bottom bunk. He pulls the covers up over us and takes the bottle from his back pocket. Drink some of this, just a sip. It will help you fall asleep, he says. I shake my head. Jimmy, Uncle tips the bottle towards him. Jimmy takes it and sips, coughs, sprays spit. Uncle laughs. Good stuff, huh? My ears feel warm, Jimmy says. He takes another sip and coughs less, licks his lips. Jimmy holds the bottle out to me. I nod. It's spicy and burns the back of my throat. Where's Jimmy? Where is he? I cough and some of it dribbles down my chin. I think of sleeping and take another sip, taking more in. My throat gives way to it and the heat rises up my neck into my ears. The question of where is Jimmy, where is he, dulls and grows distant. I feel his weight shift beside me, and sleep softens me, and I know that Jimmy is here next to me. Jimmy is here next to me. I know that Jimmy is here next to me. He is here next to me. Thank you.